Hey YouTube, how's it going? Thomas here. Was wanting to show you one of my maps here on Banished. This one I've been playing for a couple days now, just messing around here on it. And as you guys can look up here, I got 3,000 wood, 50 stone, 1,000 iron. I got over 300 plus weapons. Most of them are iron, coats, ale, and 15,000 food right now. So, and that's just going up and stuff. So I pretty much have all my key resources. But this right here is where I actually started off at right here. And this is actually, I'm actually playing this without mods. There's no mods enabled on this one. And this is actually easy. So, and it's a fair climb. It's a fairly easy map, just playing around on stuff. But I start off by these here are my basic houses here, and I've upgraded them all to stone now since I've gotten high up to a certain level. But I start off by first building, I have my barn, I have my stockpile here. So the first thing I do is I come down here and I build at the very start of a game, running straight from the barn back. I run a road all the way back between my two houses because these two are original, and run them back, and I build two maximum size farms here. All right, and once I have that, I place a barn right there in the front, and then behind that I place two orchards. That's my strategy because it's equal walking distance from these two orchards to this single barn and these farms to this barn. Most people, they place their farms and everything, they like really space them out, and they make their people walk too much, and then they get below food and they have too much food production, things like that. So you want to get your barns as close to your farms as possible, and then I put a stockpile on each side. That done some herds, pastures and stuff over here for my herds and stuff, and I got chickens in these. And later on I came up with my mines, and then I got my woodcutters right there immediately, and just grew my houses. Had my market there because my market, as you can see, it just expands out. But as soon as I got these two farms placed and these apple orchards, I immediately started my production at the very beginning of the game, and then I built my barn right afterwards. Alright, so my barn was being built, I had the farms, my food, so I had plenty of food for the first winter. I built some more houses, and I added woodcutters here because you have to have wood. Then I built one stone road across, one stone road up through here, and that's all I had. And then I came across over here with my next stone road and built the barn, built my forest lodger, my herbalist, gatherer's hut, hunting cabin, and then a barn, another storage barn. And that's really how I started this all out. And then I worked my way up, built my fishing docks and stuff because I always want my fish. So that's why you can see here going straight across. Here's my road going straight across. That ties into my fishing docks. There's my tailor, and there's my blacksmith, and then I had a tavern. So that's you can kind of see how that all basically started off. Came in, added my quarry, went in, added my mines, added my marketplace there, and then I added my school. So that's really how you got it going. And I got to my boarding house and everything. And if you look here, you can just kind of really see how it all grew out. And then I just started building down. Built my church, built my town hall. You can look at my 2-year production. I have 85,000. I've used only 160,000, so I have really good food production on this one, which is great. If you actually look at my 50 years, food production's 27,000. So I haven't had 227,000, or is actually I think that's up in the 2 million. So it might be 2 million, to be honest. It's actually more than I thought. But let's look at our actual graph charts here, and you can see my food. It kind of has come down because I'll put all my workers to sleep there for a while. But let's look at our 50-year food chart. Let's try a 100-year food chart. Okay, there are 100 years. We've been playing. We've been playing 86 years on this one. So you can actually see my food, how it goes up and it drops way down here. That's where I put all my population to sleep. And I've done the same now because I was running around 500,000 food. Now it's just way too much food to store or anything like that. But a population, if you look here at my population, it goes up and it kind of drops. But none of my people really died. Just right now I'm struggling with 86 years. A lot of my people are dying from old age, which is really where I'm struggling at because it's hurting me. And I've unlocked all my foods, everything there, so I pretty much have everything. 97 clothed, 50 educated, all my students, my pops, everything right here. So everything looks really, really good on here. And as you can see, I worked my way around down to the bottom, kept on added more houses, farms, churches, added more quarries, added more houses, added a market, more farms, woodcutters, things like that. Worked my way all the way down to the bottom of the map, added more quarries. I got a lot of these. These are at 100%. I kind of put some of these at reserve, not using them. A couple of mines I've actually finished off, like this one here. This one's actually finished. It's got 0 remaining. So does this one here, 0 remaining. But I built my farms up here, and here you can kind of see like these here in the middle. I didn't really get enough in here in the middle, but you can see. But everybody's starting to really harvest right now for autumn here. It's here, so all my food production, things like that, more cattle, hospitals, all that good stuff. But we'll work our way on up here, and as you can see, I got more pasture, more houses up here, and I got a couple bridges coming across my ponds. So I got those there, right there in the middle. But as I scroll around, you guys can see my big bridge right here in the middle, and this is I kind of worked my way up this side of the map. You know, another cemetery, you know, more farmland and stuff right in here, as you guys can see. The game's, I mean, I got so much going on, the game's kind of lagged out because my pops got up into like 500, so I'm actually just going to pause it here real fast. That might help with the video a little bit. But, you know, you can really see here how much I got going on. And if you come further up here, I got more houses. This is really where I'm building. I'm building up towards the top of the map now. And you can just kind of see here where I got more houses, more everything kind of coming along here. Come over here, you actually have another bridge over here towards this lake here. Yep, there's my another bridge right here going across. And I worked this across, and as you can see, I've got all my tunnels and everything here. My people are really kind of clearing everything out because I'm expanding. This is all getting turned into like cattle pastures and everything there, because I'm trying to get my achievements and stuff here on Steam as well, because I have this game on Steam. So, but really my second, you know, major you know, forestry area was this right in here. This is kind of in the mountains, and I always like to kind of go into a mountains or a circle area like this, because I can just it prevents me from accidentally building into an area. So that's always definitely a good thing, always beneficial to me. I'm always happy with that, so as you can see right there. But you know, I actually worked my way on around down through here, and I got more farms and stuff like that here. This is more pumpkins and stuff. But some of the important tips that, you know, I can give you guys out there that's actually building is never build two of the same crop side by side, because if you get a plague or a disease, it'll spread from one crop to the next crop. So it's good to space your crops out and whatnot. And as you can see, winter's arriving, late autumn's here, everything's turning to snow. But yeah, this is pretty much you know, I got major lumber down here, because you can see where I have my stockpile here, and this is one of my other big like wood production areas here. So, but you have them in a couple different places, a lot of city population. But ultimately my game, I mean, I got a high-end computer, and this game starts glitching and lagging at me when I get to like 500 plus population. I get into like I am now, like 5, almost 600, 700, 800. I mean, I don't know how people get their populations up there in the thousands. I mean, I just don't think it's logically. I think people actually cheat, and they say, oh, I got 1,000 population and stuff. I don't think. I just think the game lags too much when you get up to that population, because I mean, even at high speed, the game just don't want to run right. But I'm going to get on my new computer here soon. I'm building a new computer, so that computer's going to have 8 cores, so that can't handle this at max performance, you know, or high pops. Then I'm pretty sure I know everybody's lying at that point. But yeah, anyways, this here is my Banished city right here. I've been working on for a few days now. As you can see, it's getting there. It's getting pretty full. My goal is to ultimately max out the map, max my population, go as high as I can. I'll go ahead and show you my Steam achievements, because I actually unlocked all my Steam achievements here. Let me show you. I'm going to jump on my Steam here real fast, open it up if it'll open. But for some reason Steam does not want to open right now, or, you know, cooperate. So go figure, right? Might have something to do also with editing, but I don't think that really has anything to do with it. No, I ain't had nothing to do with it before. But yeah, all the achievements that I actually got for this game so far have actually been off of this one match, because this is like probably my 3rd, 4th, you know, game of Banished, because I ain't really been playing it that long. I just started playing it not too long ago. But I've played building games and stuff like this for years and years and years, whether it's Sims or whether it's Stronghold or whatever you want. But I got Banished, and I love this because the biggest challenge for me is just keeping up with food production and things like that. But anyways, YouTube, I thought I would share with you, and hope you liked. I'm going to actually do some more, and I'll probably do some tutorials here in the future. But anyways, peace out.